I like that you said that there's lots of different ways that your hips can hurt because I can certainly relate to that as I get older. Let's get in a little bit to how you can tell the difference between when you witness your pet limping. How do you
Mhm.
tell the difference between what's an ER situation versus something that
Sure.
might be able to wait until the
Yeah.
pet can be seen by their primary care vet?
The thing I always say is, would you take yourself to the emergency room right now? I think that's a
Hmm.
good common sense, like double check on, do I need to go to the emergency room with my pet right now? And for me and limping, if I sprain my ankle, which unfortunately I do all the time, and I can walk on it, even if it hurts a little bit, like I'm probably not going to go to the emergency room.
Hmm.
However, if I cannot put weight on it, or if God forbid something was happening and I could not get up and walk at all, that would be an emergency room visit. So, if your pet is limping, but they're putting some weight on it, okay, let's rest them and let's make
Hmm.
the first available appointment with our GP. If they cannot put weight on it, or they, God forbid, cannot get up at all, straight to the emergency room you
Hmm. Yep. Okay. And then what should pet
go.
parents do in the meantime while they're waiting for that vet visit?
Yeah, I think that's a really good question. Unless, if we're running straight to the emergency vet, bring your cell phone and a cell phone charger in case you're waiting. But other than that, I think, you're just going to go to the emergency room. If we're waiting, we've got an appointment with our regular vet in a couple of days. I think it's always a great idea to do a couple of things. So, first of all, let's write down some basics like when did it happen, what was happening, because you get to the vet asks you the question and everything leaves your mind, right? So it's great to have
Right.
some notes there. So, is it better or worse after they exercise? Which leg is it? Do you think they're in pain? Things like that. And these are questions probably the vet's going to ask you. But if you have the answers ready to go, like that's great.
Hmm.
We see a lot of animals get to the vet for their appointment for limping and then they won't limp at the vet because they have
Right.
a lot of adrenaline going through their system. And gosh, that's frustrating for everyone. I'm trying to help. I can't see what you're seeing. I believe you. I just, it's making everything harder. So,
Oh my
you
gosh.
know,
And then you feel like gaslit by your own dog,
yeah,
right?
you're like, buddy, this appointment, I brought you. Like, but everybody has a video camera that they keep in their pocket all the time now. So just take a video of your pet walking around at home. I cannot tell you how helpful that is as a veterinarian to have a couple of short videos of what you're seeing at home. Because that way I get to see it too. And then I think, let's do some common sense things. If we're limping, this is not the time to go for a 3 mile walk. Like this is the quick potty break and back to bed. We need to be
Hmm.
resting. We need to be avoiding stairs. We need to be not jumping on and off furniture. We need to like really think about resting and staying pretty still. Let's keep it really, really low impact until we can get to the vet and figure out what's going on.